Good morning, everybody. Pastor Dave here, October 18th, 2011. I have a viewer and a subscriber who asked that I do this video. Fire and Ice Ministry, Chris is his name. His father will be going in for surgery on his back. What was one herniated disc is now 5. And that means he'll be out of work for quite some time. And they're in dire need of assistance, and he asked that I make this video, and if there's any way, I'm going to put a link below to a website they have up for the family, and there's a place where you can donate if you can find it in your heart to help this family out in this time of crisis. Let me read from the website for you real quick. I promised that I would make the video. The organizer is Chris Lauder. The fundraiser ends on October 24th, 2011. The beneficiary is the father, Henry Lauder. The family and friends of the patient are uniting together to help raise money to get his father through a major upcoming surgery. My father has recently been suffering through a lot of pain. He went to the doctor back at the beginning of the year to find he had a herniated disc in his spine. Now, I want to say I know and understand that pain. I had a serious injury to my lower lumbar region, L5. My disc was herniated, and I guess from what the doctors explained, they did every kind of test. They shot dye into my back, and the gel, I guess it forms inside the disc, was gone. And so I understand. And they told me I needed surgery. Now, I'm just giving another option here. And me, being the tough guy I am, I wanted another opinion, so I went and I opted for chiropractic care. And in, I'm going to say 3 weeks, I was out of pain. And I still have my bouts with my back. Especially in the cold weather, it stiffens up. But I didn't have 5 herniated discs, so this is another story. But chiropractic care worked for me. But my place of employment, I was in bad shape for 3 months going to the doctor. And the pain, I had the sciatic nerve running down the side of my leg. I was in so much pain. I was up day and night. So I understand. Let me continue on. My dad, being the man he is, knew he couldn't afford to be out of work due to the bills. Now, I want to say, I don't know how he injured his back. My place of employment paid my medical expenses. They paid the doctor. They paid for the chiropractic care. And I picked up a paycheck, just as if I was working, every Friday. So I don't know the situation. I'm trying to give options here. My dad, being the man he is, knew he couldn't afford to be out of work due to bills, expenses, etc. So he pushed through the daily pain to make ends meet. Recently, the pain became much worse, and he was losing strength on the left side of his body. At this point, I urged him to go see a doctor. Today, the results came in, and he will have to have surgery, as the one herniated disc has now become 5 herniated discs, and without treatment, they could leave my dad in a much worse condition, even to the point of paralysis. And that's true. This is going to place my dad out of work for some time, and my mom's paycheck alone cannot bear the burden of the monthly expenses. So here I am calling out to all who will possibly help them in this time of need. Thank you all in advance, and God bless. I'm going to put this link below if you can do anything for the family, if you can make a donation, no matter how small, even if it's $5. I have a lot of subscribers, $5, and I'm close to 2,000 subscribers. That will help the family. But I want to let you know, I hope I got your name right, Chris, Fire and Ice Ministry, that in these times, and I do this myself, along with being on YouTube, when I see a family in need, I'll take them groceries, and I'll make sure they got groceries to last for the duration. There are options, and I know sometimes you gotta swallow your pride. There are options with social services. They will come and you can get temporary assistance at this time, even though mom is working. Churches, believe me, churches will give you food, and they will give you clothing, and they will help you. Along with social services, they will help you with paying your bills during the time your father is out of work. Believe me, I know. I went through a very tough time. I gave my testimony on here where I had a few businesses that I was running very successfully. I had a business partner that bailed on me. I ended up losing my business, my home. I lost it to the bank. We were basically homeless. But the Lord seen me through, along with the local food banks and the churches. And so I know. We're going to lift your dad up in prayer. I want everyone here today to pray for this family. If there's anything you can do, no matter how small, it's greatly appreciated. And I just wanted to give you these other options. I want you to know that I went through a serious back injury, and I feel it today, so I know how Dad feels. I can't even imagine 5 herniated discs. But there are organizations that will help in this time of need. And Mom is working, so I mean, sometimes you have to swallow your pride. Go to your local churches. They'll help you. They will gladly help you. I don't know what state. If you lived in Michigan, I would do whatever I could. I don't have a lot of funds because I don't have a church. I do everything on my own. We hit the inner city of Detroit and Flint, and we do what we can. I'm trying now to gather up enough to get warm coats for the homeless in Flint, Michigan, with no money. So it's very difficult, so I know. But there are churches and organizations that have a lot of funds put aside just for this type of situation. Social service, that's what they're there for. Your father has worked very hard, and he's entitled. A lot of people, they just rely on that, and they don't ever work. And here in Michigan, a lot of people are now, they're just cutting them off because they don't even attempt to work. Well, your family works, and they're in a very hard situation now. So check with social services in your state. I don't know what state you're in. If I did, I could maybe help. Your churches, that's what they're there for. There are organizations there that will help you in this time of need. And I don't know if his injury was at work. When I got injured at work, my back, my herniated disc, I talked to my employer, and they paid everything. And I still receive my paycheck. So I'm just trying to give you options. Let's lift up this father in prayer today and throughout the day. I want everyone to pray. And if there's anything you can do, no matter how small, I'm going to put the link to the website below. We as a Christian family need to help one another, even if it's just a kind word. Whatever we can do, we do, and we will get back tenfold. God bless everybody, and I wanted to bring this video out. I promised that I would. God bless you, and I'll be back.